Josh here for a special edition of the all season long podcast.
CSTAT
League. We're just gonna go through our draft. Roast some people, give props, limited props to a few, and bitch about our teams because that's what we do best.
Talk about Clay's
we'll
championship
get to that.
Demise.
We'll get to that. Let's just get it going.
Oh, man. Dude, I swear, I can never put it together in this league. I feel like I always have the greatest drafts.
Dude, the amount of paper that you go through and markings, it's like a war room. You're like the Raiders.
Dude,
you're doing all this research and then you just pick the wrong people.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I really do feel like Charlie, and there's a meme of Charlie from It's Always Sunny, and he has all this stuff on the walls, and he's going crazy. That's how I feel like at these drafts. I don't know, dude. I feel like it makes sound decisions every time, and it just doesn't pan out.
No, it really doesn't.
It hasn't panned out.
Have you made the playoffs yet?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the picture of the draft board. Do you have it?
Yeah, I think it's in our group me, right?
Oh, it might be.
Let's see.
Because Zach entered in all the players, but they're not in order.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, dude, it's not in here. What?
Yeah, it is. I got it. Okay, so Zach picked first overall. How did that happen? Because he didn't win the draft, the beer Olympics.
Who won the beer Olympics?
I think Ben won.
He did.
Didn't
Where did he
Ben
put himself?
choose what we were gonna do, and then
he won
it? First of all, that's bullshit. He
was practicing. He was practicing for weeks.
He won it and then picked third pick to draft Najee Harris third overall.
Oh,
so
dude,
come on, dude.
Also,
that you single-handedly gave Zach the win right there.
Isn't he a Ravens fan too?
Yeah, and you draft a Steeler.
How dare you?
No wonder he drafted all three Ravens running backs and they all sucked.
He had to make up for.
Wait, that's someone else.
Najee. Yeah,
but he did draft Devin Duvernay. All right, well, let's just go through the first round.
I still can't find it.
How did you do on that game? You obviously didn't do very well because you picked 11th.
I went second, I believe. And I went after one of the twins, and they took forever.
I think it was Tyler.
Was it Tyler? I don't know I don't remember what aspects of the game that he couldn't do. Maybe it was the chug.
It was the beer pong, right? He just couldn't hit it.
Yeah, and so I had no guide. So I was oh, I did pretty well, and then
everyone else was just
everyone was yeah, I can do this.
After that, Jacob just opened his throat up, chugged the beer in 1 second.
That was fun though.
Yeah. So first thing that just pops off the screen for me is that, for fuck's sake, Tyler, your sticker placement. The sticker is hanging off the board. What the hell?
Can you tell me where this is, Clay? Because I can't even.
So go to the group me and then go to gallery, and you got to scroll down a little bit.
Is it the old group me? Because remember.
Oh shit.
Because he made a new one.
Let me. It's the new one. Here, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, just send it to me because I can't find it.
Well, you picked 11th, so can you tell me why you did that? Like, why did you choose 11?
Well, I think I ended up with like like the 6th or 7th placement. Like I was in 6th place, I think, after the Beer Olympics, and all the top spots were taken.
Okay.
Like Clay, you beat me. So you picked.
I switched out my drink though.
What do you mean?
Remember, because I pulled out that thing and it was like a fucking tall boy of a Heineken lager or something, or a Guinness lager, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
I think I got like 6th, and then so I wanted to be like, my goal was to either be at the top, like top 3, or at the back of the draft. And so once those spots got taken, I picked 11th, and I'm honestly like, it was a perfect start to the draft for me. Like that's exactly what I wanted.
Yes, Diggs Swift.
That was a dream. That was
preseason. Yeah, that's the dream.
I had mocked for months. You know, that was the dream 11 pick.
There's no better feeling than like starting your actual draft and hitting like your ideal mock. Like,
I know.
It's basically like doing heroin.
I was on cloud 9 at the draft. Like I was buzzing.
Jacob wouldn't know what it's like to mock and then actually do what you're planning on doing, but I digress.
I mean, it ended up working out for him though.
Well, let's just stick with you here.
Okay.
So you went Dig Swift. You really can't. There's nothing to fault there. That's pretty good.
That's exactly what I wanted. I mean, I could have gone Saquon. Like, so then you look at the players behind me, right? Saquon, Chubb, Tyreek.
I mean, Lamb. Honestly, dude, like Saquon, Lamb, Chubb, Hill, Tyreek Hill. Those were all good picks.
Aaron Jones
kind of sucked.
Did he?
Yeah, and Fournette was not great.
Even Kelsey would have been good there.
I think I would have gone Swift. I was really high on Swift, so
I just didn't realize how much of a split backfield they were going to have.
Yeah.
I felt like in Hard Knocks they were hyping him up so much. Like,
yeah, that's unfortunate. What about DJ Moore? Why DJ Moore here?
Yeah,
because it's gonna snake back around. So you would have had Pitts,
bad,
Metcalf, Sutton, Breece Hall.
It's kind of a rough part of the draft, to be honest.
A little bit of a dead zone.
I went DJ Moore because historically he had been Mr. Consistent.
And you thought Baker was going to make him better?
I didn't know how washed Baker really was.
Oh, he's washed.
Like, I did not think that Sammy Darnold was better than Baker.
Oh, and then the Sutton pick. Dude, your draft is looking nice right now, preseason.
Preseason looks so nice. Sutton in the 4th.
You must have laughed in your head when Blake took DK Metcalf instead of Cortland Sutton.
Dude,
you must have been like, oh!
I'm telling you, I was on cloud 9. Like, I was in the best mood. It was like the best. It was honestly the best draft of my life. Like I remember sitting there with all my papers and yeah. But like at the DJ Moore pick, like there's not another one. Like who would you
I agree
there?
with you. I don't really know what I would have done there. I think I didn't want to be around that pick because I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Like there's not even a good pick there.
But dude, AJ Dillon in the 5th, what are you doing? That's so early. So
here was the rationale behind that. It actually didn't even end up working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I had a long time to wait before I could pick again. right?
Uh-huh.
Because it was coming there. Yeah, so I wanted to grab another running back, which I guess technically was in the dead zone. But I believed in AJ Dillon. Like, I thought this was the AJ Dillon year. And I know you did too a little bit.
I did.
And so I was like, okay, here is my league winner in AJ Dillon.
Dude, there were a lot of hits on running back, like in the later rounds, like Sanders, Stevenson, even Pollard.
But then Blake drafted Josh Jacobs right after me.
That hurts. That hurts.
It's just a slap in the face.
That hurts. I don't know if Dillon's a better pick than Josh Jacobs. I mean, I was down on Jacobs, but I don't know if I was that down on Jacobs.
And I was like, ooh, Kittle. Let's go.
I know you were nutting after you got Kittle.
Dude,
I know that. That's
the
like
Kittle
your pick.
Dude, after the 6th round, I was like, there's no way I'm losing this year.
And then you even swept up Kyler. You swept up Kyler later on, too.
I know. And I know.
Wow. I mean,
I got Treylon. I got Brian Robinson got shot like the next day, like 3 times in the leg.
Oh, my God. Mark Ingram? What the hell, dude?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I mean, you look Jesus.
At the... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I started getting a little drunk, and...
Oh, it always happens like that.
Well, then I started taking like a couple minutes in between my picks, started overthinking my picks, and then it turned chaotic. And...
See, I see the reasoning behind every one of your picks, and I can see you being excited by every single one of your picks.
I was so pumped.
So,
I mean, Thielen kind of like even then was a little gross. That's like the one that was I can't really stand by as much, but
I do think we need to give a very quick and short props to Blake for his draft. I think he actually did pretty well besides Pitts. But I mean, Devontae Adams, DK, Josh Jacobs, Amari Cooper, all in a row.
Yeah, that's solid.
Pretty solid.
Even Christian Watson down there, I don't think he kept him.
No, I picked him up. But
yeah.
Let's look at... I kind of want to point out something here that I'm seeing that's just absurd. Tyler didn't draft a receiver till the 6th round.
Dude, I remember that, and it was Juju.
And the man still made the playoffs.
How did that happen?
It's that damn
Mahomes.
It's the divisions, because he got to play Eric twice and he got to play Ben twice. That's 4 wins there.
Wasn't that my division?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
you hate to see it for
Zach,
the
we need to change that
division.
up or something. I know Zach's
it was random.
He's brewing up some rule change that he's going to present, but he's already going to have prepared his strategy for the rule change, but he's not going to like bring it up till close to the draft.
About what?
I don't know. He always does something. Let's see. Jacob went for Kelsey, like he always does.
He just fell right in his lap.
I think Jacob had his little like iPad out too.
Dude, that thing was sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I almost bought one after seeing it.
And well, the Colts sucked, so that was rough.
Yeah, he went Taylor and Pittman.
Yeah,
he was very high on Michael Pittman. That's a mistake.
Pittman Waddle. Like, would you rather have Pittman Waddle, like preseason Pittman Waddle, or Higgins Davis?
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
yeah,
I probably would have gone Pittman Waddle. I think those two are better.
They're better receivers for sure. Well,
I actually think they were the better picks. Like Jalen Waddle was a better pick than Davis. Zach just had he hit on everything else. I'm not going to give him credit for that though. Dude, like, just looking, Javonte Williams, I was so happy with that pick, dude.
When you got him in the third?
Dude,
Dude, when you started Jefferson, Jones, Javonte, how are you feeling?
I was feeling higher than the clouds.
Like, you were talking higher than how you were feeling at the Odessa concert.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Jones, I wasn't, like, ecstatic about, but Justin Jefferson was the player I wanted. Yep. And then to see Matt just pass on him in the first round, and then Matt also passes on Javonte in the third, I was, like, say my name, like, come on. Oh,
and then it all went to hell. The next two rounds.
A-Rob.
Well, I mean, you made it to the championship, so
I should have gone Waddle, not A-Rob.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit. What was I thinking?
I mean, and Bateman.
Oh, Kirk was good. Christian Kirk in the 7th.
Kirk was good. Dameon Pierce was good.
TJ Hawkinson was good. Pickens was,
decent.
Don't forget the Pickens. And then, of course, I draft Alexander Mattison, and Dalvin Cook doesn't get hurt once the entire year. Last year, I had Dalvin Cook. He was hurt like 6 times. Really could have used Madison then.
It is what it is.
Pacheco was a good
complain
pick.
About that.
Njoku was good. 49ers defense was good. I think I was just like tired when I picked Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
And who did he even play?
No.
Well,
so yeah, I made it to my third consecutive championship, and then I think 5th overall. And I drop a 60 bomb.
Can you describe what happened to everyone?
Well, first of all, I just want to say my players were hurt. My players were hurt coming into the game. The Packers decided to like triple mark Justin Jefferson, and of course, Captain Kirk crumbles in primetime.
He just never had it.
The Vikings have now screwed me in 2 straight championships because last year Dalvin Cook got 4 points, and I don't even want to talk about what happened after that.
The deep, dark despair.
It's just like, and this year actually wasn't that bad because by like 4 p.m. Zach had already basically beaten me into the ground.
Yeah.
So I didn't really even invest anything further than that. So that was a saving grace. My team played so bad that I didn't even have to care anymore.
That's true. Did Bob make the playoffs?
He did. I beat him in the playoffs. Bob, who basically is like a ghost in the league. I don't think he's like said anything. Made 0 contact.
I mean, it's a really interesting turn of events here because, to my understanding, I took his spot, and now he's back. And now he's back because Jonah has actually ghosted us.
Well, he will not respond.
Well, I mean, when you're raising a family, what are you gonna do? I mean,
he's with his daughters that are basically our age. I gotta say, this league is pretty consistent. Like, the bad teams are always bad, and the good teams are always good.
Don't say that.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of true.
Any given year, Wyatt is going to be at the bottom. So that's not a surprise.
Well, Wyatt just doesn't do any research.
He doesn't do any research. I guess he doesn't really. He also just like doesn't use common sense either.
I mean, look at his start, okay? Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill.
He only drafted Tyreek Hill because he's a Dolphin. That is the only reason.
He just ended up being amazing.
Yeah. And like
but then he goes Connor Zeke.
Yeah, he drafts well in the beginning because like most of those players you can't miss them. Like, of course you're going to take Jamar Chase, but then he goes Zeke, Connor.
Mm.
He's
I mean,
4-10 for a reason.
Kadarius Toney, really? We all knew it. Wyatt.
The tissue paper hamstrings,
tissue paper body, everything.
Eric is consistently shown that he is terrible at this.
Didn't he win though?
No, he got second.
Okay, so he's either like amazing or horrible,
and then somehow trades Zach Kenneth Walker. No, he doesn't trade Zach Kenneth Walker when Rashad Penny's healthy. He trades Zach Kenneth Walker when Kenneth Walker becomes the starter. So when he's at his highest value, he trades him to Zach for like Devin Singletary. What the fuck, Eric?
Is that what happened?
What the fuck?
Is that what happened?
Because
honestly?
You ruin your season with stupidity, don't ruin others with your stupidity. Okay?
Did Zach start Kenneth Walker in the championship?
Oh, of course he did. Kenneth Walker was like the 5th best running back from the week Eric traded him on. He was insane every week.
For Singletary, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's horrific.
I also love the Jacob Bush fire sales every year. So that's always fun to watch for. He hasn't been doing very well recently, and so he'll start off a little bad. He's a very emotional manager, and he trades away all his players. So he had another
trades. How many trades were in this league this year?
Let's look.
Yeah, that pulled up.
1. Okay, so Zach made 5 trades.
That dog.
He's got the dog in him.
He's got that dog in him.
I think there were like 7 or 8 trades.
Okay.
I made 0 trades. You made 0 trades.
I made 0 trades. Can we talk about Matthews? Can we talk about Matthews' team for a little bit?
Yeah, let's look at that.
Because I know it didn't go well.
Let's look at that.
In fact, who's doing the stand-up? Is it Matthew?
It's Ben.
Oh, it's Ben. Damn.
0 to 0.
From first to last.
So
Goodness.
A little like inside look at the season. When Matt traded Jacob, it was the fire sale trade. So I'll read you out this trade here.
Jacob's fire sale trade?
Yeah, so the trade included 7 players.
Oh, man.
7 players. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, so Matthew traded Melvin Gordon, Jamal Williams, Deontay Johnson, and Tua for Michael Pittman, Justin Herbert, Geno Smith, and Greg Dortch. So it's basically Justin Herbert and Michael Pittman for those 4.
I mean, Geno was decent.
At the time of the trade, I thought that Matthew won pretty big. It ended up kind of being a wash, but I heard from an inside source that Jacob accepted Matthew's worst offer.
Interesting.
So Matthew was willing to go much further in the trade negotiations, but his lowball offer was somehow accepted by Jacob.
Out of desperation.
He didn't know that Matthew was willing to go further, but he accepted. So,
wow. But it didn't really end up working out.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out, but what could have been?
Because what could have been?
I mean, Matthew hits those sleepers, dude. He hits the sleepers well. Garrett Wilson,
Jamal Williams
isn't a sleeper, but that was a good pick.
Jamal Williams in the freaking
Jamal Williams.
What is that? 8th?
He really just
ninth?
got screwed over because he only drafted Trey Lance, and then Cooper Kupp got hurt. So that's really where that's why he didn't make the playoffs, basically, because he was 7-7.
Because of Trey Lance.
Yeah, so Trey Lance, no backup, and Cooper Kupp got hurt. So what can you do?
How about Phil?
Phil, I mean, he's got I know at the lake house he had people texting him who to draft. So he doesn't even do his own drafts. He just asks his friends and they do it for him. But he had a good draft. I mean, his running backs were really good. He even had Jerick McKinnon.
Dude, his draft days must be insane when he's not actually at the draft, because he's got to get someone to text him that's not even in the league, and he's not even at the draft, so he's got to get texted from the draft and then pass that information on, and then back and forth.
The intermediaries in that exchange are just insane.
I mean, just come to the draft,
Yeah, just make it.
It seems easier.
Just come. Just come.
Oh, I'm going to
come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm coming.
Well, I mean, I think the draft's supposed to be at the lake house this year, so maybe we'll see him. Maybe he'll stop by.
Maybe.
He'll drop in for a visit.
Maybe.
Well, I think that pretty much covers it.
That covers it.
It was a good season. Zach is a three-time champion now.
He's getting a little too cocky for his... Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. A little too cocky for his britches, so...
Yeah, so...
We need to...
Someone needs to take him down. And it won't be me.
Come on.
Actually, the sad thing is, when I think about who might actually beat Zach, I can't think of anyone, because all of y'all suck ass.
No one has showed any kind of consistency besides yourself.
There's no way that I should be consistently making the championship every year. That shouldn't happen, but it does. So
that's just disappointing.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Ben do some stand-up.
Ooh.
Are we going to be kind of brutal?
We have to do it at the draft, the draft weekend?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to feel so awkward for him. How do we even are we going to have to enter him into some sort of are people going to have to pay to see him?
I mean, that would be. There's definitely going to be a cover.
That would be hilarious if he actually was a paid show or an opener for some.
He made some money.
No,
we got to find
that people had expectations.
Night. Oh, there's gonna be some people there.
Oh, there'll be an audience.
We have to find an open mic night. How long is it? 5 minutes?
No, I don't know. It has to be more than 5 minutes.
No, I think 5 minutes is solid.
No, he's just gonna stay up there.
Dude, that 5 minutes is a long time to be doing jokes.
Jokes. You got jokes.
Oh, God. All right. Well, it was a good season for some people, and not for others. But
we'll sign off here. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, come on, dude,
give us some likes.
Come on, guys, come on, all season long pod. All right.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
All right.
We out.
You go down there looking for justice. That's what you find. Just us.
It's comedy. It's hilarious. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell me times ain't the scariest. With me dropping album after album like it's a various artist.